We're joined now by the victorious head coach Ryan Turnage of Lee Davis. And Coach, let's just call it what it is. You guys came out and pretty much executed incredibly all night on offense and defense and dominated Douglas Freeman.
Yeah, it was, we didn't think it was going to be that easy. Not that, we had to work through a lot of stuff, but, they're a good football team, and we knew that if we played the way we're capable of playing, that we were probably going to come out ahead.
What if I told you 457 yards of offense and holding Freeman to 119?
I mean, we knew that we could move the ball, and we knew that we played good defense, and I tell you, it's just, us doing this is a tribute to the Capital District schedule that we play. So.
We'll talk more about that, but I got to ask you, Nathan Evans had a huge night, 161 yards, 4 touchdowns. But number 20, Miles Johnson, running the ball, catching the ball, had an interception, broke up a bunch of passes on defense. He was all over the place.
He's a good player for us, and he missed 2 games early in the year, and for whatever reason he was an honorable mention all conference guy. He probably should have been first or second teamer, but didn't work out for him. But he didn't let that bother him. He just came out and played and showed people that he can play a little bit.
Do you think you were able to send a message with that opening drive, 14 plays, 70 yards? I don't remember the exact number, something like that. I think it was a 14-play drive. Did you feel like that first drive kind of set the tone for the game?
Absolutely. I mean, I say we come up with an offensive game plan, but through the week we script out our plays, and we just kind of we don't have an order that we go in, but we have some things, a menu that we like, and that's kind of what we did there. We like to show some formations where we can see how they're going to play it, and then we basically call a game from there. But to be honest, we ran a lot of stuff that we ran that first scrimmage of the year, and we had some success with it.
Well, thanks for making me look good, because the keys to the game, I said that for both teams, efficiency on first down would make this game easier to call. Your first 10 first down plays, including an incompletion, were 107 yards.
Okay.
That makes your second down call pretty easy.
Yeah, it does. We tried to live ahead of the sticks, and we had some sloppiness out there with penalties, and for whatever reason, this ticky-tack stuff that they were getting us for, and but our kids fought through it, and I was getting more upset than they were probably.
Chase really ran the show well for you.
He did. He had a couple throws that he missed, but he also he did what we asked him to do, and I think he gets pumped up, and he wants to make every throw, and sometimes you got to take the good with the bad.
I'll let Gary loose in a minute. I got one more question. I talked about setting the tone with that first touchdown. How big was it after they scored to get within 21-7 to get that score right back before halftime to get that 3-touchdown lead back?
It was big. We like I said, we thought we had plenty of things that we could do. It was just a matter of going out and executing it, and we got the ball in the red zone there, and we didn't score. I think we could have increased the lead a little more at halftime, but we tried to get everything we can get in the first half, and then the biggest thing, we were dealing with 16, 17-year-old kids. They get complacent, and we tried not to let that happen. We came out and had a pretty good second half.
I'm curious about your scripting, because it's obvious that you throw a lot of formations at guys, and but your play calling is got a nice pace. You guys are controlling your own pace. You're not in any big hurry, but you do a lot of good things. But just how did you feel like? Because you guys, we took the third quarter naming all Lee Davis tailbacks from history today, and you've got a good one there too.
Yeah,
but you still have that nice 60-40 pass run.
Yeah,
you had it again tonight. Is that something you just settled in on?
Yeah, it's like I said, we try to take what they give you, but at halftime, some of the assistant coaches, they just want they like to just hammer the ball in there, and we felt like we could do that. But the thing is, they started putting 5 and 6 guys up on the line, so I'm not trying to boost the score from anybody, but I'm not going to sit there and try to drive a square peg in a round hole. When they got so many guys in the line of scrimmage that we can't block everybody. So we try to get balance, and we try to get the balls to guys and make plays. A lot of times it's a 3-yard pass and they turn into a big one for us.
Talk about the luxury of being able to spread it around too, up to when in that passing game you got 4 and you got 20, and you just got a bunch of different guys you can get it to, including when things get tough in a tough down and distance situation. that tight end in the middle of the field's a nice play for you too.
Yeah, I mean, Zay Evans, he was all conference on both sides of the ball, and he had a good night tonight, tight end, and he catches it well, and he's a big athlete. So we try to get him the football, and he makes us more diverse on offense for sure.
Well, I was the whole process. I wanted to ask you because you talked about the Capital District schedule. What is that? What do you see in your kids that you say, you know what? They handle that a lot better. They've seen that. They've seen it from, there's a lot of fast guys in the Capital District. And you guys seem to work a lot on, especially on defense, to kind of keep everything in front of you, make them drive the long field and stuff. But just speak to a little bit about the competition you guys face.
I mean, you look at it, it's, Atlee was 6-4, Henrico 7-3, Holland Springs was 9-1, Hanover was 7-3. Patrick Henry was I think probably they were better than their record spoke for them. So, right. I mean, all those teams, kind of get you ready for the playoffs. I said that on Monday at the preview. But, defensively, we just preach to our kids. We do the same drills every day. We do pursuit, and we just teach them how to tackle, and we teach them how to, come to balance and get in position to make plays.
I can't name any of your front seven, I don't think, right now off the top of my head.
That's a good thing.
But you made some plays today when we were marked, and it was nice to call out guys. But one guy would flush the quarterback, another guy would chase him, another guy would be in his face when he was turning to throw the ball, and your defensive backs were in place.
We just preach, about being in position. We don't do anything special on defense. We line up a lot the same way, and we believe in being good and being good at something versus being a jack of all trades and master of none.
Ryan, you're building a program, back to where it was once in Mechanicsville, 2-8 to 8-2 this year. In the process of getting things back to where you want to be, not just getting to the playoffs, but winning a playoff game. Well, you're not done yet, and you don't want to be done yet, but just getting a playoff win on the resume. How much is that's just a big step, right?
Yeah, it's just certainly the team goals this year were to win the county, win our opening week, and try to win every game on our schedule. Unfortunately, we didn't do that one, but we wanted to make the playoffs. We wanted to host. We didn't get to do that, and then we wanted to win a playoff game, so we were able to do that tonight. And now, we're just all hands on deck, and we're going to try to get ready to win next week.
And how do you feel, and how do you think your kids feel about another crack at the Springers?
They know they're up for it's going to be a tough game. That they're a great football team, and I don't know what the score was tonight, but I'm assuming
it was 28-7 last we heard. I don't think it's final yet, but 28-7 late.
I mean, someone said we were already playing, and so I thought it was finished, but
it probably is. We just were focused on this game.
Okay, yeah. They're a great team. Lauren Johnson does a great job coaching those guys up, and we've seen them. I'm sure they'll be different. It was 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Okay, well, good luck in that. Congratulations, and very impressive performance tonight.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's fun coming up here too, isn't it?
Yeah, nice.
It's a little bit of a run, but
Ryan Turnage,
congratulations, man.
Guys, I appreciate it.
Victoria's head coach of Lee Davis. We'll take time out and wrap things up from Douglas Freeman on Fox Sports 910.